Right, welcome back. It's that time of year again. Time for class assignments or class projects. This year, we're going to redesign the Sumter SPCA website. I have a link to it up on, and I'm going to actually put this information up on our D12 webpage or website. So I want you to go to the website. Like I said, it's a redesign. So the website is already out there. I just want you to, we're going to take what they have here and we're going to update it. Make it a little bit more, I can say, user friendly. Um, so pretty much you have to have at least 5 pages. So you're definitely going to do this in more than 5 pages, as you can see, because it has a main menu at the top here. When you click on, as well as it has on the left hand side, it has an additional navigation menu. So you'll definitely be able to have to do this in more than 5 pages. And so you have information. What you include the information, because the information is already there. The information has to stay the same. The only thing you're changing is the actual layout and the colors of the website. Yeah, so it has the information about the available pets that are out there that they have. They even have links and information about the dogs and cats that they have. So you don't have to do all of them. Um, maybe let's say three each. So there's the 3 cats and 3 dogs. Okay. So the way they have it set up is that you'll click on click on the picture of the dog and the dog, and there's a little brief overview of the dog. All right. So you do about yeah, like I said, about maybe 3 to 5 of them. The way this is set up, they actually have it so when you actually click on the picture, it opens up a brand new page. You necessarily don't have to actually do that. You can actually probably put all 3 dogs probably on the same page. Yeah, so you can have, Xeno on the page by herself, or Xeno on the page. You're also gonna have, well, Judy's adopted. Colt, he can be on the same page, but as long as they have their picture as well as their information on there as well. So you can have probably up to maybe like 3 dogs on a page, including their information. They also have on here they have the fundraisers that they have, as well as events. And you can actually compress or make those or combine those 2 pages together. So you can see their fundraisers contains the information, as well as their events. It's pretty much the same thing. Just that the fundraisers page has more information about the particular event. The memorials as well. The memorials they have, and a brick web page. Those are basically the same thing. They pertain to doing having memorials to memorize your pets. So that can be actually done on one page as well. So you'll have to include all the information that's already on here. It has to include all this information, right? As well as the mission statement. They also have an about us page talking about Miss Corn, who was the young lady, the lady who actually started it with that's PCA. So all of this information has to be included on their website, on this redesign of the website you're going to be doing. Yeah, so I would definitely, you can save these images that they have up here, and you can use them. I highly recommend using them because since they're already there, or you can just save them and save them onto your computer or your flash drive, and upload them and use them in your on your web page, on your website. Alright, so now some of the things I want you to be thinking about when you're actually doing this. You're going to, for your project, you have two parts. You're going to have a proposal that you're going to have to submit to me. This will be the first thing you do. The proposal is going to basically outline what you're going to be doing with your project. It's to kind of give you a starting point. So when you actually get your thoughts together, then once you have your thoughts together, then you can it makes it easier to actually uh, build or create the website. So so I want you to go to their website and look over the website like I just did briefly, and I want you to answer a couple of questions. So it's like, what elements um, would you like to keep on there? What elements would you like to change? That needs to be changed. Like change. There you go. Elements would you like to change? Pertaining to like what if you want to change the font, you want to change the color scheme, you change the layout, things like that. What do you want to change or keep that's on the current website? Also, I'm talking about the navigation. For navigation, what do you want to do? Do you want to keep the web type of navigation that they have now, or yeah? So they have one at the top. The main page is at the top, and they have a little additional menu over on the left hand side. You can do that, or if you want to go to a different route, you can go to let me go to this one. Yeah, this particular website, the Ezra website, has sub menus. So when you put your cursor over a particular item on this menu, it actually gives you more options that you can have for that particular category. So, like I said, so all of this design is really up to you. Only thing you have to keep is you have to keep all the information that's already on there. Okay. Now your proposal. Let me show you a proposal worksheet real quick. I'm going to put this. This is your proposal worksheet. This is the worksheet that you're going to submit for your proposal. Um, it's ask you questions like what's the website purpose, because when you're designing a website, you are doing a website, you have to know who your audience is going to be for that particular website. Talking about site organization, you just tell me how many pages you think you're going to use. Like I said, you have to have at least 5 for this particular website. You definitely will use more than 5, but you have to have at least 5. For the heading, for the header graphic, the header for this in this particular situation, they're talking about this part right here, this heading part right here. So if you go to a lot of websites, it has the logo as well as some additional writing on there. You don't have to have an image logo, or you don't have to have a logo. You don't have to have a header that is an image. You can actually just make a simple heading like we've been doing so far in this course. So it doesn't have to be anything major. So you can actually put, if you want to put like a little logo, like right here, it has like a little paw, and you can put up here at the top something SPCA. It doesn't have to be anything too. So basically, just tell me on your project proposal what you want to do, what fonts you want to use. How about that? Any talked about a color scheme. You can change your color scheme. You can change the color scheme. If you want to keep the color scheme, you can. Like I said, we're basically doing a redesign of it. If you do change the color scheme, which ones do you want to change? Or what colors you want to change? What will your background color be? In chapter 5, they talked about different color schemes and what colors make it good for background colors, what colors you want to try to avoid. So, what kind of colors you want to use? Basically, as page elements, you do not have to have an email response link. However, they do have one on. Let me see. She want to contact. Yeah, so they actually have one. Their email is actually up here at the top. It's a link that's down here at the bottom. If you take a look, when I put my cursor over it, down here at the bottom, the lower left hand corner, you'll see SPCA at SPCA.com. That's their email address. So you can your link, if you want to do a email link, you can do that link. You can do a link for that as well, but you don't necessarily have to. Yeah, so it's this company name out now at the bottom, and this part right here is the footer at the very bottom of the page. Like, let me go back to the page real quick. Get down at the bottom, it said copyright, something SPCA. That's what they mean by the company name at the bottom. Going down here. Alright, now, wireframe. Wireframe is basically a brief sketch or image of the layout of what you want the website to look like. So, for example, I'm actually going to split screen a little bit right here, real quick. Alright, so for example, so for this wireframe, I'm just going to say, okay, I have a heading at the top here. I'm going to have a little something that's at the top, a little heading, a menu right below it, and a menu at the top, menu on the left hand side here, and just the text in there. It has to be something really simple. It doesn't have to be something too extravagant. Just tell me where each element is going to be located. You can sketch it out. Since this is a digital format, if you want to sketch it out on a piece of paper, take a picture of it with your phone and attach the image to your proposal. That's fine. Or if you want to go and use Visio, yeah, we have you can download Visio for free with your Microsoft Imagine account. So you can do that. You can use a Visio to do that, or some type of graphic software to do it. But just give me a simple image that tells me exactly where everything is going to be located. Alright. So it's basically going to give me a image of the layout. Okay, so you don't have to actually give me all the pages. Just say the basic layout for this website is going to be heading at the top, menu, and left hand, a column on the left side, the content in the middle, and then something else on the right side. You know, it doesn't matter as long as I have an image of what you're going to do. And also for website layout. Basically, you're going to tell me which you have your home page, and and pretty much tell me what the names of some of the main menu bar is going to be. So up here I think they said they had home. They had home, adoptions, contact, donate, and lost pets. So you will put the names of those links, menu items here in these little boxes. Alright, so I can know, okay, this is where this particular person is going to go with this, with their particular website. Alright, I will put this on our D2L page I'm going to make a section under content called project, and all this information is going to be under that particular module. Alright, so going back here. Right, so your proposal part is going to be due on the 18th by 11:59. The actual whole entire website, that's going to be your project, that's due on March the 6th. Alright, because I think all final grades have to be in, I think, by 12 o'clock on the 7th. So yeah, give me a few minutes or a few hours to actually grade stuff and get your final grades in. So the proposal, yeah. So your project in total is gonna be worth 100 points. 80% or 80 points is gonna come from the actual website itself, and the other 20 points is gonna come from your actual proposal. So make sure you have all your elements of your proposal in there. The fact that it does count a pretty sizable chunk of points for your overall project. Alright, so this is a brief overview of your project for this semester. If you have any questions, let me know. Email me, call me, come out my office. I'm here. If you guys have any questions or just let me know. Also, I'm thinking about also doing a virtual session as well. Pretty much having going on Skype or some WebEx, I don't know, type program, and do like have like a live face-to-face or video online face-to-face type encounter, so to speak. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. But definitely, this is the project. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.